good. Alright guys, welcome back to another War of Rights video. Today is a special day, or once again another special day, and that is because it is once again another line battles, 150 man line battle. We are on Piper's farm, and we have the Confederate troops pushing out down the road and heading towards the objective. Now the Confederates do have to defend the point, and the Union troops do have to attack it. So coming around the left side towards the artillery pieces, they're going to be making their approach. Now this is a very popular map for line battles, very open field and a very even playing ground. Now taking a look at the Union troops, similar formation, pushing out. They're on their way to hopefully win this engagement. And there they go, passing by Bloody Lane, defeating the Confederates and pushing past a lot of dead bodies. Both sides will take a look from a bird's eye view. So right below are the Union troops, and then right across this open field are the Confederates, and they're going to be forming up a very nice formation, but a lot of ground to cover for whoever decides to charge. Now the Confederates have a slight hill advantage, or actually I'd say a pretty decent hill advantage, as you can tell taking a look from down below here. They have the high ground, so it's going to make it even tougher for these Union troops to make their way towards the objective. But here they go, forming up and waiting for the engagement.
Yes, sir.
Arms.
Shoulder arms. Shoulder arms.
Major Stone
Let me get to the safety of the rear so I don't get insta-killed.
getting his men ready for battle.
Napoleon Total War.
Add the quick step forward.
Napoleon
Step.
near.
Quick time,
March.
forwards, march.
There we go.
March.
Holy
Be
shit.
ready for the order of halt, aim, fire. Be very, very ready. Because they're going to be right there. Over the fence, over the fence.
Over the fence.
Holy
Over the fence.
shit. You can see them all.
Pushing over the fence.
Oh,
Ready.
Confederates getting ready to engage.
They are southwest, southwest.
Both sides taking aim now. It's just going to be a matter of who can fire first. Union troops getting their volley off, and a return volley by the Confederates, ripping through their lines.
Holy crap.
But I'm sure mutual destruction on both sides. Yes. Oh man, so heavy losses for the Confederates. It looks like two separate groups with that volley just breaking through and separating the group into two. But the engagement has begun. The volley coming in. Looks like you don't want to be in the center of the line because that is the death zone. You kind of want to stay on the flanks, which is actually pretty surprising. I would think you want to hit the flanks because usually you got the officers and NCOs over here. And if you can take out the high commands, you can kind of bring them down in terms of morale.
Everyone, shift right.
So they're going to be shifting the line, taking heavy losses. Union troops really doing a good job here, keeping up a really good rate of fire.
Guys on the left, if you can't hear, press right.
And similar methods, both sides are trying to get as grouped up as possible. Now this is going to help for the game tactics, just because if you're in formation, you are going to lose less tickets. So the officers back here trying to think of the game plan. As of now, they're going to be engaging from afar.
Keep firing.
Really good job on both sides. But when numbers are so high, it's pretty hard to see who is taking more losses just because they keep getting reinforcements and the line never seems to be shrinking. But the bodies can show otherwise. It is so bloody right over here. So many bodies. It's like sardines in a can right now. They are just stacked up. Oh my goodness. They are literally stacked on top of each other. This is ridiculous.
Take it!
So mixed orders for the Confederates. One group is saying take aim, the other group is saying to retreat. And I would say a clear win for the for the Union troops in this engagement. They're going to be forced back behind the hill and towards this rock wall. Now some guys are going to be holding up here, which is very strange. They should be falling back.
Ceasefire, fall back.
And there they go. So Confederates getting beaten back badly by the Union troops.
Ready.
Great volley there for the Union.
No, Jimmy. No, Thomas.
And things are going to be calming down a little bit just because the Confederates are going to be hiding.
Aim.
And this is a perfect time for the Union troops to push up when the Confederates are the weakest. I am loving these volleys. Absolutely devastating.
Press forward.
Taking occasional losses here and there. So getting headshotted, that is not good.
Company retire. Company retire. Company retire into the road. Retire into the road.
Down to the back.
Falling back.
Don't have enough money to retire.
Oh man. Gotta love the community.
Okay, so the reason I asked you to retire is because the cheeky fuckers have sharpshooters who are not playing in the formation and who are just picking us off. Which really should not be happening.
And I completely agree. So we got a couple of guys kind of ruining the fun for everyone. But we're not gonna let that get in the way.
Tactical blob, guys, form the two ranks, come on.
So always some issues with these big events. But things should start to get a little bit better here. Forming back up. Let's take a look at what Mulcahy is talking about, the sharpshooters. I believe they're over here by the cannons. Not going to show their names, but if you are watching this and you are doing this, not a great idea. But anyways, back to the engagement. Confederates reforming their lines in the in this tree, what's it called? Garden. And they're going to be forming up into a really nice formation here, and they're going to be getting ready for this this Union push.
That's right.
And it looks like they are still behind the fence line. And here they go, fixing their bayonets.
We have a single task, gentlemen. The entire battalion is going to go and put the back down, 5 men, screaming at the top of our lungs, Union forever. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Charge bayonets.
Charge bayonet.
All men charge bayonets. Don't worry about right shoulder
So
shield.
here we go. Union troops going to be charging the skirmishers.
V.
Following me.
Nano V.
Charge.
V nano.
And here we go.
Union forever. The Union forever. Union forever. Boys around.
Oh, that is not good. But morale is high. Union troops now charging up the hill. And the main Confederate line just ripping into that Union line. But their task right now is to take out these skirmishers. And they are forcing them to run. Jumping behind the fence. And running like the kill. Oh my goodness. So killing one and forcing these skirmishers back into a hasty retreat. Union troops trying their best to get into combat. They're going to be charging over, seems, the fence line and pushing towards Confederate positions. Now the Confederates have been a little bit more successful just because they've been able to get a ton of volleys off. And here goes a countercharge by the Confederates, pushing over the fence line and towards the Confederate positions, or excuse me, Union positions, which are very weak at the moment. Trying their best to hold the, oh my goodness, hold the stone wall, but are just getting overrun right now. Only a couple guys remain. And that is pretty much it for the Union line. Couple guys over here, but a clear victory there for the Confederates. So I would say 1-1. And both sides are now engaged, so a very even battle. Alright guys, so with that failed attack by the Union, they're going to be pushing through the corn now, trying a different approach, and trying to use concealment to get themselves closer towards these Confederates. So pushing through the corn. Got some interesting screams here. But anyways, they're going to be pushing towards this stone wall. And they have, I do not think, have been noticed.
Southwest up the hill.
Actually, I take that back. Confederates noticing Union positions forming up by the cannons. They are just down there, getting a good volley in. And let's check this return volley for the Confederates. Don't think, maybe 1 or 2 losses at the most. So Union troops in some great concealment right now. At the base of the hill though, which is a slight disadvantage, they still have a lot of ground to make up. And shooting the Confederates marching up, or at least the small forces. And they are going to be sprinting now, charging towards Union lines. So one of the groups, not too sure if this is allowed or not, but getting gunned down at a very fast rate. And they're going to be costing the Confederates quite a bit just because they're charging out of formation and only killing about 1 guy, so losing a ton more. So the main Confederate line now marching up. And here they go, charging in now, the main line. Union troops taking aim, gunning down a ton of Confederates as they make their charge down the hillside. And here we go, once again, another epic charge for the Confederates. Pushing in, got the officer with his revolver over the fence line, getting stabbed. Still too close to call who's going to win this. Oh, the officer's getting whacked. He's going to be getting chased out. He is running for his life right now. And trapping that one guy and killing him. So another win for the Confederates. A very close one, but they did manage to win. NCO being taken out. And this guy is on the run. They are out of here. Getting his shot off and running.
We are going to war. walk across that field in tight formations. The enemy, upon seeing our discipline, will be so shaken by our pure fury and order that they will immediately surrender the position to us. Yes, this is a tactical plan that cannot fail. It's worked so many times before. How could this go wrong?
And that one.
I love it. So here we go. I absolutely love it. Hats off to you, Major Stone. So here we go. Trying to intimidate the enemy with their numbers and formation. We will see how effective this is. Kind of reminds me of the Revolutionary War. Got the British troops marching up. Then we have the colonists trying their best to gun them down as they push in. Pushing in. Another officer getting hit in the back. Can they protect him? Yes, they can. And Major Stone was right. Beating back the enemy with their looks. Sadly, he was not able to survive it, but his men will tell the story. Got one Confederate here, and this guy is killing a ton of them. So, great charge there by the Union troops, and both sides are now taking losses. With that win, Confederates cannot celebrate for long. Union troops cannot celebrate for long, and they're going to be falling back because the Horde is coming back towards the objective. So sprinting to point, they're headed back out. Bayonets fixed. They're going to be trying to clear the objective, but the Confederates, Union troops are outsmarting them. Instead of taking unnecessary losses, they're going to be falling back behind the point and reforming. So very, very smart move there. Taking a look at the Union reinforcements, they are once again moving back on out. 18 minutes to go in this game. Things are still very, very close. And forming back up. Taking a look in first person.
Fire! Fire!
The Union line is just that way. We're going to be falling back, losing a ton of guys. Luckily, I did make it back in time. Taking a lot of losses. Get reloads, get reloads. We are breaking, guys. Watch your tickets. Oh man, okay. I should probably take a knee if that guy just died. Still can't see them, but I guess they can still see us. So we'll take a knee and wait for an attack.
We're gonna do it. It's a mutual charge. Here we go. Bayonets only.
Bayonets only!
Bayonet!
Tell me how
Oh man.
Rise up! Take it. Smoke screen. Here we go. Fire!
Alright, here we go. It's going to be a mutual charge. Both sides are not going to be shooting at each other. Back in World War I. Here we go.
Get him, boys, get him.
Get 'em, boys, get 'em. Alright, let's get in there. Ooh, missed that stab. Missed another one. Oh, and I get just demolished by like 4 guys. Looks like the Union has won, so really, really good job. Taking a look at losses, taking 325, Union troops taking 326, so really, really close game. So thank you guys so much for watching, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later.